сама установка, она переворачивает.
The idea of this device completely changes the established rules of housekeeping. Acquiring of this setting for the building with several doorways allows saving 30% of water and electric power and eliminates the necessity of taking out rubbish. Rubbish is simply placed into the container, and you may forget about it.
Резкое сокращение. В чем сокращение будет затрат на эксплуатацию дома? Не надо мусор вывозить. Сбросили.
The system works completely automatically in the non-stop mode during 340 days. Then the checkup of mechanism shall be implemented. Unit shutdown is not always required. Everything depends on the technical condition of the device. Replacement of the parts, for instance, of a screw that is inside and not visible but drives the engine, may be needed. The development of this device started as far back as Soviet times, but due to the collapse of the Soviet Union, the science decayed. Many of the prospective developments were forgotten. That time the work over such devices was held in the USA, but they had been falling 30 years behind us. Today this distance is reduced to 2 to 3 years. If we are not able to launch full-scale production of this device as soon as possible, we will be possibly brought to buy the device of lower quality from abroad. We would not sell it internationally, but will buy somewhere, as it usually happens in this country. Purified sewage can be reused. The device allows purifying sewage to the normal state.
Не хуже, чем стандартные. Ну и что, включаемся? Ладно, потом включу. Потом включу. Когда буду показывать. Не хуже, чем стандартные, а по некоторым позициям даже лучше.
То есть, правильно понимаю, очищенную воду можно...
Can refined sewage be used again?
Да, то есть получается, что у нас...
Yes, and as the result, the volume of the water used is drastically reduced. Certainly, there's no such thing as magic. We can't say that the same water will be used for many years. It will certainly evaporate, disappear. But with the help of this system, the economy of water may amount to 60%. It means that if you had consumed 100 liters before, now you will consume only 40. Purification of sewage is carried out with the help of the so-called endless filter. This is a tank filled with sand.
Исходя из реалий сегодняшнего дня, эта установка позволяет по воде сократить потребности дома.
The water appears in the upper part and all the dirt remains in the sand. Then, the sand is delivered to the unit, where it is separated from dirt with the help of high temperature 750 degrees Celsius and pressure. All the organic compounds, which may be presented in the water, are destroyed under this temperature. Thus sterilization happens. No bacterium can remain alive under the influence of this temperature. When this process is over, the sand is reused as a result of dose deoxidizing, not burning, but oxygen deacidification. Organic compounds extract some heat. It appears that when purifying water we receive heat. If we have heat, it means that we can have any kind of energy. This process has unlimited number of cycles. In the process of sewage purification, the system can accept also domestic waste, that is rubbish.
Не горение, а раскисление кислородом, выделяет количество тепла, то есть при переработке, очистке простой воды мы получаем дополнительное тепло.
This allows economizing up to 30% of all resources, which are used in housekeeping.
Она подается песок, песок, раскаленный песок
Our
попадает
device
в
allows
воду,
economizing much
которая
more
частично
than,
ее
let us say,
стерилизует.
energy-saving lamps do.
И цикл замкнулся. И опять вода пошла, куда нужно. То есть,
On the owner's request,
причем,
this
когда мы
system
работаем
can
с
produce
песком,
heat,
непосредственно
combustion
с
gas, or fuel.
установка
Now
может
we can show the
одновременно
working
воспринимать,
principle of the device.
приемные
We
слои
joined the
бытовые.
chemical and physical processes in the conditions of high pressure and temperatures. It is a fusion reaction of substances containing hydrocarbon. It is not supernatural. It is simply an engineering task resolved on a higher level. For today there are no running analogues of this system in the world as it is unique. However, in 2 to 3 years Americans may develop the analog.
На лампочках экономят копейки. Были загружены простые опилки.
Now we will demonstrate the device starting. It is loaded with plain sawdust.
Все, пойдет она у нас. Компрессор открывается. Я сейчас включу.
Now I switched it on.
Открывай полностью краны. Вот пошел газ.
The gas is getting out. You see, this is combustion gas. This is synthesis gas. We can produce whatever we want: fuel, diesel oil, aviation fuel, electric power, or just heat. Gas is burned completely. The process is absolutely soundless and not explosive. The system is ecologically harmless. It can be placed anywhere, in the basement or on the roof. When the device is switched off, gas stops getting out gradually, as you can see.
Опытно-экспериментально выставочный образец. Мы его, не смотрите, что он